Hey guys, how you going? It's Nathan here from FVR Contracting. I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes to do a quick practical review on a bit of kit I've recently received from Wedgetail Industries. I'll put a few posts up on social media about these, but I just thought I'd do a bit of a talk through and then a little bit of footage there on the difference between having one and not having one, and I'm talking about the blast jacket, which you can see there. So I guess the first question is, what is a blast jacket? As you can sort of see by the way I'm rotating it around here, it's just a straight hollow tube. And really what it's designed for is to, when you're using a muzzle brake or a device to limit recoil on any sort of rifle, you get a lot of radial blast that comes out, and if you're on a range, it's pretty ordinary for everyone on the left and right hand side of you. And obviously it's quite bad in terms of the amount of noise that bounces back in your direction as well. So the concept of a blast jacket is that you can use a muzzle brake, but this will capture all that noise and blast. Doesn't actually reduce the noise per se in terms of overall volume, but it directs it away from your ears and away from either the firing line, or if you're using it for my purposes up for aerial shooting, it prevents that radial blast from impacting the chopper pilot. So I'll just show you here. So essentially this is my Wedgetail Industries WT25, and these blast jackets are made by Wedgetail. So a couple of years ago I hit the lads up there at Wedgetail about doing something like this just to assist with the blast out of these very, very effective muzzle brakes. So these guys are awesome at reducing recoil. It takes the recoil on this rifle down to about 243 levels, but very, very noisy to shoot, and not good for your ears at all. And if you're shooting back right in an airframe, not real good for the pilot either, because he's copying that blast on his right leg when you're shooting on a bit of a forward angle. You know, it's a pretty simple concept. So hollow tube goes over muzzle brake, screws on, and tighten him up. So that's really about it. So they make a big difference. So like obviously there's some really good build quality here. You can tighten it up using a wrench if you want to. But massive difference to your ears and massive difference to volume and noise. So very shortly I'll cut to a quick video of firing with and without 2 rounds of 308 out of this rifle, and you'll get a fairly good impression there of what the difference is. So as you can see from that little bit of footage there, it makes a really, really big difference to the blast that comes out sideways off these brakes. And you know, really what you're saying with one of these blast jackets is you get the full benefits of using a muzzle brake, and you know, the reduction in recoil, you know, which obviously increases your repeatability shot to shot. And you know, generally reduces all the other factors that are involved with having excessive recoil, but you don't get the muzzle blast associated with it, which is really good. And if you're in, like me, in Queensland, you know, there's really at the moment there's no hope for having a suppressor, although we're looking to change that. But where you can't have a suppressor, whilst this doesn't reduce noise, it certainly does allow you to have the other advantages of a suppressor, which includes reduced muzzle flip, you know, and general increase in accuracy from having that on the end of the rifle. So yeah, good bit of kit, worth a look. Wedgetail are now producing these at a commercial level, so these are the production run devices here. I've put quite a bit of ammo through this now, and I had a prototype on here for the first couple of sorties of the aerial shooting I'm doing up here at the moment, and which is a little bit shorter, so it was about up to there. And the pilots indicate he's noticed a massive difference when I put this one on, just not in terms again of overall noise, but in terms of, you know, its ability to be directed forward and away from anyone on the flanks of the shooter, which is really good. Anyway, it's a pretty simple concept. There's not that much else to talk about. They are well finished, well made, quality product. You know, and if you're using a muzzle brake on any rifle, whether it's a target rifle, range rifle, hunting rifle, you know, or if you've got a CAT CD license and you need it on something like this, yeah, it's certainly a good option to reduce the overall impact of having a muzzle brake on that firearm. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, whack them in the comments and I'll answer away. But yeah, if you're interested, get in touch with Wedgetail Industries. They've got these going now, and yeah, obviously you need to combine it with one of their brakes as well, but well worth having in terms of the overall reduction in recoil, increase in accuracy, and thanks to the blast jackets, no real detriment in terms of noise coming back towards your ears. Thanks.